Disclaimer: Doom Eternal was originally played on ultra-violence difficulty. However, due to incorrect recording settings on a lot of my earlier recordings, the quality was extremely poor. Upcoming footage is of the first mission on Ultra Nightmare. Every other mission that I will show will be on Ultra Violence. Oh, complete one mission on Ultra Nightmare. Oh god. I'll try. I'm gonna try to do the first mission. Especially considering they only give you 3 save slots. Why do they only give you 3 save slots when you're on a PC? This is Nightmare with one major adjustment. If you die, your campaign is over and a death marker will be left behind as a reminder of how far you progressed. You can save your campaign upon completing the mission. One death and you fail. Enemies are just as aggressive as Nightmare difficulty. Yeah, Ultra Nightmare. That's just nuts. I don't know if I can do Ultra Nightmare. I had a hard time on Nightmare. And plus, I'm going to be starting off with no modifications whatsoever. No dashing.
Against all the evil that hell can conjure, all the wickedness that mankind can produce, we will send unto them only you. Rip and tear until it is done.
That moon is messed up.
Casualties range in the billions.
What I don't get is what created that symbol on the Earth. I guess it just terraforms the symbol up there.
Please, anyone, if you can hear me, if you're out there.
Attempting to acquire the Hell Priest signal.
Nearly 60% of our planet has been consumed by the invaders.
I like that he has a special compartment for his gun.
We have the Hell Priest signal locked in. The target is marked, but the signal will not hold for long.
For it is he that they fear, not man, or his armies. They fear the mark of the beast.
I really hope they explain in some DLC how he got the Doom Fortress.
Please help me!
Yeah, we know. Just gotta make sure not to get hit. Got the shoes off. The chainsaw. As the renowned weapon masters of the Night Sentinels professed, it is the warrior that makes the weapon great. Albeit an unconventional choice, the chainsaw has become a staple of the Doomslayer's personal arsenal. For the kind of work that requires enemy dismemberment, the chainsaw is the right tool for the job. Gotta watch out for the barrels. Yes and no. I wish they would disable that. Because if you're playing on Ultra Nightmare, I assume you know what you're doing. But I guess there's nothing wrong with a refresher. Space. Sticky bombs. A modification to the Praetor suit, the arm-mounted Doomblade is designed to increase the Slayer's short-range striking power. Strong enough to sever demonic flesh and bone, the blade's serrated edge allows the Slayer to break through enemy defenses and attack where conventional weaponry is ineffective. Despite a wealth of armament options for the modern combat specialist, this trusty workhorse remains a firm favorite among operatives. When matched against superheated plasmoids or Gauss-driven projectiles, the ballistic impact of the combat shotgun holds its own. The simplicity of the design ensures the weapon is extremely quick and reliable, yet the vast array of ammunition types make it versatile and flexible. Colloquially known as the crowd appeaser, a locked and loaded combat shotgun will pacify even the most righteous of assailants. Possessed by the influence of Hell, these once human underlings that follow in Hell's ranks are those that have been corrupted and deceived by its power, forsaking their own humanity. Those who have fully succumbed to Hell's control cannot be saved, becoming mindless, grotesque contortions of their former selves. Once frontline infantry fighting to protect Earth from the demon invasion, the Hell soldiers have been claimed by darkness, turning them against their fellow soldiers in the midst of battle. The Imp. Scavengers of the underworld, imps are among the most common of beasts found on the scorched surface of the Hellscape. Lesser demons of Hell, the Imp possesses limited intelligence driven only by a hunter's impulse to seek out prey, a task for which the Imp is naturally suited due to its innate capacity for violence. As a result of these attributes, the Imp makes for an ideal foot soldier and is oft deployed in the warring legions of Hell, easily manipulated and controlled by commanding highborn demons at the behest of the sovereign chapters. It is common for the Imp to appear at the front line of an offensive attack, an expendable resource unleashed in great numbers to overcome and break through the enemy front. God, I don't have dash. kidding me? One hit, and I'm almost dead. That is not cool. Atop mighty thralls, the Hell Priests oversaw the invasion of the mortal world. The thrall slave titan of the underworld carried the priest temples into the wake of battle, providing the priests with vigil of Hell's advance from a strategically impervious emplacement. From their temple perch, the priests would emanate a powerful psionic influence, imposing greater coordination among the chaotic forces of Hell and increasing their battle effectiveness. The Thrall, possessing superior resilience, proved indestructible by conventional weapons, thwarting all attempts by Arc defense forces. Only by severing the priest's psychokinetic tether could the Titan be neutralized, an act that could only be accomplished by an infiltration of the temple itself.
Remains guarded. You can't.
Deeg Neelox, one of the three Hell Priests. Deeg Neelox is charged with ensuring that Hell's invasion of Earth succeeds. He prefers to operate on the planet's surface, working in his unholy barge carried on the back of a demonic titan. This provides him an elevated mobile position with which to oversee the campaign against humanity. Spiteful and cruel, Neelox frequently captures civilians alive so that their still living blood can be harvested for his occult rituals.
The first Hell Priest has been terminated. The demonic consumption of Earth has been reduced by 36.8%. There are 2 Hell Priests remaining.
I wonder how you're supposed to kill a Titan normally. I mean, he did kill the Titan, the Icon of Sin, so you would think it would be similar. Nearly 60% of the planet has been consumed by the demons, with the rate of expansion increasing each day. The majority of the world population died in the first month of the Hell invasion, following the catastrophic failure of virtually every man-made system. Military response was immediate but only marginally effective at providing safe retreat to civilians, with many fortified locations cut off from outside communication. Facing overwhelming opposition, these makeshift fortresses have gradually fallen to the growing demon presence one after the other. Large portions of the Earth's surface has become uninhabitable, with swarms of demons scouting the globe and most regions suffering from an atmosphere that has become infected and poisonous by process of some form of alien terraformation. Yes, I know. Hunters of the Slothlands, the cockle demon lurks the bottomless and murky depths of hell in search of easy prey. An aimless wanderer, the cockle demon is mostly devoid of cognitive ability, sensory awareness, and otherwise commonly occurring impulses. Driven only by a singular desire to feed, the cockle demon is likely to appear wherever there is flesh to be consumed, bringing with it an insatiable propensity for hunger. It is said that the cockle demon bears some resemblance to the cycloptic titans of ancient hell lore, leading Sentinel scholars to believe that the forgotten titans may yet live on its some disembodied form. Do you get extra lives in this mode? Yeah, you do. I assume that you can still continue as long as you have extra lives, but I'm not 100% sure. What? How do I get out of this? Because I don't have a hotkey set for that. Oh, that's dumb. Darn game. You gotta be kidding me. They won't let me go ahead unless I set a hotkey for this stupid thing. That's stupid. I should have been more careful and left some of the minions alive. Are you serious? They keep spawning? Are you kidding me? That's garbage. I don't even think it did that before. Yeah. Are you serious? Fell off the stupid thing. Arachnotrons are built with genetic material recovered from the remains of the original Spider mastermind, bioengineered for cyber augmentation. While its actual body exhibits only limited mobility, the oddly cerebral qualities of the Arachnotron make it a prime candidate for the impulse-controlled prosthetic frame that it now permanently inhabits. The USC facility responsible for the Arachnotron's creation, intending to engineer and weaponize demons of their own design, was overrun after an outbreak occurred inside of its assembly plant, killing everyone inside. The facility, still operating under the directive of the administrative AI, continues to manufacture arachnotrons autonomously. I don't have dash yet. This is so aggravating because I'm so used to fighting in a particular way, and now I have to unlearn all of that. The heavy cannon. A common complaint among users of this punch-packing conventional weapon is the weight, as most of the component parts are forged in tungstonium, a proprietary alloy developed to withstand the enormous stresses imparted by the optional exploding dart ammunition. However, the additional weight makes the heavy cannon an ideal sniper rifle, as swaying and tremors are mitigated by the massive bulk. Trigger management is of the highest priority when using this weapon, as self-inflicted gunshot wounds are common thanks to its no-pull reflex trigger system. This is a pretty long level too. Look at that blood punch. Although several 100,000 more were safely evacuated out of orbit in the mass exodus following the invasion, the expected odds of survival is considered unlikely for many of these lifeboats carrying cryogenically frozen passengers. Religious iconography and communes are now commonplace amongst survivors, with the collective perception of events taken on a biblical nature. Many seek authority from a higher power to rationalize the sudden destruction of their world, believing these events represent a form of divine punishment. What's this? They give you some sentinel armor? No, it's just armor. I don't know why the design looks different though. Oh, maybe it like fills up all your armor or something. I don't know. I don't know.
Take a moment to look around you. Please assemble in an orderly fashion and move towards the nearest harvesting zone.
I'm surprised that there's even any vegetation here. Union Aerospace Corporation. The UAC. Scum. Ah. Now the next section is gonna be difficult because I'm in a very enclosed space with that stupid crab thing that I keep forgetting the name of. So yeah, if I mess up there, I'm probably just going to stop right there. Yeah, even when I have extra lives, that area is a little annoying. Already messing up.
cleansing of Earth is a necessary step on the path to a brighter tomorrow.
Nice. I think I get the grenades, yeah. Very useful. It doesn't match my colors. What's up with that? Yep, Cackle Demon. Gotta be careful in this area. Oh no, this area is also kind of troublesome. Man. Look at that, I'm already at 57. That's nuts. Garbage again. In fact, I almost want to see if I can just skip it.
The UAC would like to thank you for your support during this transition. Your suffering continues to inspire us.
Can't wait for it to come closer. Ew. Guts. Super tentacles. That's also irritating to deal with. Following the total collapse of international civilizations, nations and boundaries as we know them have ceased to exist. A handful of remaining bureaucrats, government officials, and military leaders have managed to survive by use of protective bunkers kept secret to the greater population. Convening under the flag of the Allied Nations, this governing body represents all that remains of the rule of law, forming what would essentially become a single world government. Military bases in communication with the AN have made efforts to regroup and centralize their areas of command, establishing fortified safe havens for survivors, stockpiling food and scavenging for supplies. Only proprietary military use communications remain functional, enabling military entities under command of the Allied Nations to coordinate in humanitarian aid and defense operations. By 2151, the formation of the Ark has taken highest priority and is considered to be, in all practical terms, the last hope for humanity. Tentacle. The subject of great scrutiny for Ark scientists on Earth, these Hell growth formations have appeared all over the planet, taking hold whenever Hell has made its presence known. Forming chaotic, seemingly random structural patterns, the propagation of Hell growth has taken root at an alarming rate, exhibiting a cellular reproduction cycle that Ark scientists fear may become impossible to contain. The resultant environmental effect is extremely hostile to terrestrial life, producing atmospheric biocontagions and a multitude of organic hazards. Wherever these nest-like formations emerge, they are protected by swaths of defensive tendrils, long-thorn tentacles that demonstrate keen awareness of their surroundings, fully capable of disemboweling anything that it deems to be a potential threat to the nest. What? Infinite lives, I could use those right now. Oh, this next area is really hard. I had a hard time dealing with this on, what is it, Ultra Violence. They expect me to do this on Ultra Nightmare. Ah!
Forget about the future. To suffer is to be present.
Can't believe I completed that. That's crazy. Let me see if I can find some
The
health.
UAC, because it takes a lot of hard work to make a prophecy happen. Forget about the future. To suffer is to be present. The UAC, because it takes a lot of hard work to make a prophecy happen. Forget about the future. To suffer is to be present. because it takes a lot of hard work to make a prophecy happen. Forget about the future. To suffer is to be present.
Nearby. She is inside that demonic citadel. I will mark her location on your HUD. The gathering of Hell Priests is located just above your location. My scans indicate there is a lift at the center of this facility.
They put in a lot of work for there to not be any fights here. Powerful practitioners of arcane magics, the priests have warped their powers to suit their insidious purpose, harnessing the dark forces of hellish psychomancy to prepare Earth for the final blood ritual. By blood were the Hell Priests bound to the dark ritual which now consumed Earth, and so long as even one of them lives, the consumption of Earth would continue, allowing Hell unfettered rule of the mortal world. Only by destroying the priest can the blood ritual be stopped and the Earth saved.
Maker is present at this gathering, but when outside of her domain, she is by all accounts indestructible.
this be? No man can pass through the gate. It is... This stops nothing. The sacrament of this world to the great Khan Maker will be made, and the energy will be restored once again. As it is written, from the souls of the non-believers. You will not save them from their judgment.
You go too far this time. You cannot interfere. This is humanity's chance to repent, to give service to us. You cannot resist the will of the Khan Maker.
Activating the portal now.
For it was you who was meant to enforce it.